SIP, good evening. Audio video test. The question I am asking you today is thinking bad. The question I am asking you today is thinking bad. With that note, I want to welcome you. SIP Premchandji, SIP Anand Krishna, Atma and Rekha Achila, SIP Ahem SIP, Alak, Anil and Soni, SIP Chotwani, Atman Revati, Atmatre Bliko, SIP Gigi, Harshal Krishna, Maharishi, SIP Malti, Nemsom, Rajesh and Renuka, SIP Prakash, Jyoti, SIP Tarishi, Sita, SIP Sridhara, Samatma, Sarlanan and Siba, SIP Suresh, Sagai, Soham, Sukhi, Sunita, SIP Trupreet, Avi, Mom, SIP Mom, Siji, Siri, SIP Atmanand, and Shivoham. Is thinking bad? If thinking was not there, then somebody like Renuka would not think how to take AiR to Costa Rica for the international global summit. And then Renuka would not think how we should get some peace recognition. And tomorrow, because of Renuka, I am meeting one gentleman, Marcus, in Helsinki, because SIP Renuka Mini AiR decided that I should get into the global scene. It's all coming from positive thinking. It was her wanting to be an instrument to take the SIP message. So this is one example I'm starting with today, with gratitude to SIP Renuka for doing the work of SIP. This is doing the work of SIP. This is what we are all meant to do. Let us start. SIP Premchandji, Vitai, is thinking bad?
Shivam Gurudev,
Shivoham.
thinking itself is a neutral. It is not good or it is not bad. If thinking is bad about someone, it is bad. If you are thinking something good for the other, it is good. That's why the Patanjali has very specifically told in his one of Ahimsa, इस मन वचन कर्म किसी से भी किसी का नुकसान नहीं होना चाहिए. अगर हम सोच कर भी अगर किसी का नुकसान करते हैं तो it is bad thinking. So thinking itself is not bad. There are many persons who most of the time think utopian thinking, which has nothing to do with the all. Only simple thinking, what for others they will, what will do. So thinking itself is not bad.
So first answer, thank you, Namaskar, Premchandji. He said thinking is not bad. The question was, is thinking bad? Anand Krishna.
Good evening, Shivam sir. Pram sir.
Shivam sir, boliye.
Sir, thinking in consciousness is not bad, but thinking in mind state is bad. It is my understanding. Thinking in mind state can be bad.
आज तो हम सिप की अंडरस्टैंडिंग समझेंगे. हर जूम कॉल में कौन बोलता है? सिप बोलता है. सिप बोलता है हमारे जूमर्स के द्वारा. और इसलिए 1 आवर के बाद जो इस कॉल को इंपॉर्टेंस देता है उसका जिंदगी बदलता है. और जो इस कॉल को एक एंटरटेनमेंट समझता है, ठीक है चलो थोड़ा कभी पास टाइम कर लो, थोड़ा सुन लो. हाँ, कभी कभी मेरी माँ बोलती है, मेरी माँ कॉल पे ना, my mother tells sometimes it's very good entertainment for people. मेरी माँ बोलती है लोग my mother says अच्छा एंटरटेनमेंट है, लोग तो अच्छा एंटरटेनमेंट होता है. So it all depends what we do. And today is a very profound subject. Very profound. Now you say thinking in consciousness is not bad. Premchandji ne bola thinking is not bad, but thinking can be good sometimes. Aapne bola thinking in consciousness is not bad. Bliko. That's good. Keep the next person on always. That's good. All. Yes, Bliko.
So answer is no. Thinking is not bad. But the question is whether we can live without thinking. Nobody can live without thinking. Every every action, emotion, or anything start with the thought, one
So
thought.
therefore,
Therefore, we cannot live without thinking. And that's why thinking is not bad, because it is you can say, uh, by design, by default, we cannot live without thinking. So thinking is not bad, but bad thinking is bad. Our intention behind the thinking is most important, because that will decide our action, that will decide our emotion, that will decide our destiny. And like you said, your mother said, I want to add one thing, that you are going entertainment. Yes, you are doing entertainment, but it is a spiritual entertainment. So those who are interested in spiritual entertainment, they will come to the call. Other people will, come and go, come and go, come and go, or will never come again. So that's the difference between the entertainment of normal entertainment and the spiritual entertainment.
today entertainment is free. No? Today you can go to Netflix, you can go to YouTube.
Oh,
You
YouTube,
don't.
oh,
Today
thousands,
entertainment is free. You
thousands
don't
and
need to.
thousands of
Yeah,
them.
yeah. But entertainment and enjoyment may give you excitement, but will not give you enlightenment.
Enlightenment, yeah. So this spiritual entertainment gives you enlightenment. They'll give you the purpose of your life. That is more important than
Good,
any other entertainment.
good. Maharishi, yes, Maharishi,
हाँ
आप बताइए.
शिवम
शिव, आपका क्या है
हाँ
टिप्पणी?
मेरा ये यदि मनन ध्यान साध न हो अपना जीवन लक्ष्य तो वो सही है, गलत नहीं है। जैसे मेरा आज मोक्ष का ये नहीं है परम लक्ष्य, उसके लिए मनन में करता हूँ, थिंकिंग करता हूँ, तो कोई रोंग नहीं है, सही है। मनन ध्यान साधने करूँगा।
Manan. If thinking is not just Shravan, but Manan, which means
हाँ,
with
मनन।
thinking is not just thinking, but it is reflecting and introspecting. Then it is not bad, it can be good,
हाँ,
is what he says. Good. Thank you, Shivoham. Siptarishi, Atmatraya Nemswam, Atmanand, Yogini, Atman Rekha, Krishna, Sachiv, Sundargiri. We have 10 players in line.
Sure, Saji.
Sir,
Saji, thinking is bad and good both. Negative thinking is bad. Positive thinking is good. And example, if you want to buy a knife, for what purpose you are thinking to buy a knife? To cut vegetables, it's okay, good. To kill someone, it's bad.
good. Very good.
Another example, Saji, it like you have pain in the body. If you keep on thinking, the pain will increase.
Correct.
But if you are aware that I'm not the body, mind, and ego, the pain will not be. You will not feel the pain.
Correct. Good. Good answer. Siptarishi. Not keeping.
One more point, Saji.
Yes.
Thinking bad when it serves you, and when you serve someone, it's good.
Okay. Good. 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 Siptarishi.
Sir, thinking through the mind state is bad, and thinking with the intellect is the correct thinking.
Thinking with the mindset is bad, and
Sir, thinking with the intellect is the correct thinking.
okay. Anything more?
No, sir, this one.
Okay. Very important call. Atmatre.
Shivam, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think thinking is not bad, but overthinking is bad.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Hmm.
Thinking is not bad, overthinking is bad. Kya dialogue? Sixer. This is called sixer.
Thank you,
Good.
sir.
I like your answer. Anything else?
I think think with intellect about SIP.
You can't think with intellect, but you can think in consciousness.
Okay.
Intellect will only discriminate the thought. Intellect is not a thinker.
I see.
Intellect is like a filter. Intellect is not a producer of thought. Am I clear? Intellect
Yes, sir.
will not produce a thought. The job of the intellect is not to produce thoughts. The job of consciousness is to produce thoughts.
I see.
Okay, Nemsa, I hope it is clear what I'm saying.
Prabhu Shivoham.
Sir,
तो I also was thinking that overthinking one sixer मैं भी मारना चाहता था, लेकिन उससे पहले बॉल को दिया वो.
अरे रे, हाँ.
But I feel that thinking in mind state can be troublesome, but thinking in consciousness is very good.
Correct? Very good. First person is telling thinking is very good. Thinking consciousness, very good. First person telling like that. Good. Atmanan.
Yeah, happy Sip Monday. So I have a slightly different answer maybe. So
Yeah.
first is, I think we have discussed in this call that we don't have control over thoughts.
Correct.
And my understanding of thinking is the process of thought coming or whatever is thinking. Is that correct or that's not correct?
Correct.
Then, the question of whether thinking is good or bad does not arise because we don't control it. What is more important is that we discriminate the wrong thoughts or the bad thoughts that come.
Good. But small input here.
Hmm.
We control thoughts. Let me explain to you. We don't control thoughts, but we control thoughts because we control the raw material that creates thoughts. Therefore, Atmanand, if I am living with fear, worry, stress, anxiety, regret, shame, and guilt, if I'm living with anger, hate, revenge, jealousy, pride, greed, and selfishness, if I'm living with these 14 emotions, Atmanand, what kind of thoughts will be coming in my life?
Negative thoughts.
So we don't directly control thoughts, but we control the raw material that creates thoughts. Therefore, if I'm living with, now I'm giving you the other option. Okay. Suppose I'm living from morning to night with faith, hope, trust, enthusiasm, confidence, courage, forgiveness, peace, love, joy, optimism. What do you think? If all these are my emotions I choose, then what type of thoughts will come?
No, the probability of positive thoughts coming is high, but
Correct.
even in that situation, some negative thoughts will come.
Absolutely correct.
And that has to be discriminated and shot down immediately. That's the point I'm trying to tell.
Absolutely correct. But only I'm saying before you conclude in your because you are the scribe, no? Now you're capturing essence of what we are thinking, right? So you said something, put this point in it that we don't directly control thoughts, but we control the raw material of thoughts, and therefore by and I've written a book like this. It's called How to Flip from Net to Pet. One of the books. I don't know if you've read this
No, I've
book or
not
not.
read it. Yeah.
And there's one book I wrote before I became AiR. Is if you go to a library, you will have 1,000 books on positive thinking. Please pick up Norman Vincent Peale. You will get Norman Vincent Peale is called the father of positive thinking. Robert Schuller, remember Clement Stone. You can hear, but nobody tells you how to think positive. But today I'm telling you that you can think positive. But what you said is 100% right. It's only possible when you put a filter to catch that negative thought, use intellect, and flush it. If imagine every negative thought comes, Atman, are you telling me that you put a net to catch fish? You will only catch fish.
No, it can catch multiple things.
You will catch the
Crabs.
seaweed and crabs, and sometimes they get some jungly fish. I don't know if you know they get jungly fish which are they have to throw it out. They throw those jungly fish, or I don't know starfish or what's not sellable. They throw that out and they only take the fish that are sellable. So that's another story that we. But very good point. So have I clarified, or you think we have more
No,
to
I
add?
have you clarified.
So what was the answer, Atman? Is thinking bad? You just bypassed the question.
No, I'm essentially telling it's neither good nor bad because, thoughts would come which we don't control.
Okay,
What is
so you
more important than that is to discriminate. That's what I'm
correct.
trying to tell.
So you will get the last line of your essay today at the end of the call.
Yeah, and also I just, write the thing. That's why I send everything to you, get it confirmed, and then only publish it.
It's very important for us to use when you use the weighing scale. You need it to flow on both the sides. We need we
Understand.
need all kind of thoughts to come. If we don't get all kind of thoughts challenging the subject, then we will not get to the essence of the SIP what SIP wants us to learn. Yogini,
Shivam sir. So
Shiva.
thinking is a spiritual exercise. It
Ah,
helps us to strengthen the intellect
Arey
by
Vah.
being positive.
Areva. Atmanand, you got somebody who's telling something completely different. Thinking, she says, is a spiritual exercise to strengthen your. What she said? What? Sip is talking to people.
To strengthen, it helps to strengthen the intellect.
Amazing. 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 Explain. Want to explain it?
Like when we think something in soul consciousness, there is no chance of going to mind state. It always brings back to you to be positive.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Completely different path altogether you've got. I don't know where we are going, but I like your answer. Atma and Rekha.
Shivoham hai.
Shiva.
Thinking is a natural process,
Yes.
but we have the choice not to overthink. Because when we
We are,
overthink, we
but
go
we are
to the
not.
negative.
But we are not talking about overthinking.
Yes. So thinking is a choice. Like when we think, it comes as a natural process. So when we think a negative thought, then that becomes a mind. So we we have to think positive and be in consciousness. Then we can. Then it's a good
Now you are
thinking
becoming.
is good.
You are going through the Samatma phenomena. You are going to the
Okay.
Samatma. You know Samatma phenomena. Samatma has got to her credit. Samatma phenomena means you're telling so many things now we don't know what you said. So tell in
Actually,
one line.
I also wanted to say overthinking is bad, but now I changed it because many of us
Now you are
had the same
definitely
thought.
overthinking. No, now you are definitely overthinking.
Yeah, that's why I'm now telling you that thinking is not bad if it is with the intellect,
Okay, good.
consciousness.
Good. Like I always told you all, say
Hmm.
your answer first in one line
Hmm.
and then explain.
Yes.
Rekha, Krishna. Atma and Rekha
Yeah.
finished.
Yes. So Krishnoham. So
Krishna.
for me, thinking is good because I always believed yesterday's fantasy is today's reality. So many people think, thought, and thinkers. So that is what we are enjoying today. So thinking in consciousness, it is not that mind state that thoughts bombarding us and then we are useless. But you said thoughts come gently by like snowflakes in consciousness, and we are able to discriminate properly, and that will convert into action. Without thinking, how can there be any action? So I was trying to think it also connects to your law of attraction. Otherwise it is just a thought that roams. You said attra plus action, visualization, manifestation, or transformation, purification, realization, all
You read
and
you read that
all
book?
that
Did you
are
read
thoughts.
you read the Rupa book, 12 steps of manifestation? You read that book?
Us time malum tha. But what I wanted to say is, I want to ask you a counter question in this. When thinking in consciousness, when it is a focused thinking, channelized thinking towards the truth, is it called contemplation? I want to ask you that.
Every thought goes from what the scripture tells us, from Sravana, Manana, if it doesn't get caught in the Mana.
Yeah.
Either this is Mana or Manana. Either you are in Mana, and if you are in Mana, then you are not in Manana.
True.
Got it? You got the answer what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every thought that comes passes the net of Mana. If it is Mana, then the thought gets toxic.
Yeah.
If it passes the mind state, because mind is misery, ignorance, negativity, desire. Mind will take a thought and make it ignorant, make it negative, make it desire, and make it toxic.
Exactly.
If you pass the mind, if you pass the filter of the mind, see, that's why when they say, I don't know if you heard this, they say when you ever get a thought, I don't know this, who you all know better than me. This is a samsaric quote. Ask yourself 3 questions when you get a thought. What are the 3 questions they say? Ask yourself. 1,
Is it true? Yeah.
is it true? Second,
Is it helpful to you?
third,
I
is
forgot.
it helpful to others?
Others. Yeah.
So 1, is it true? Second, is it productive? Is it a positive? Is it productive? And third, will it help others?
Yes, sir.
If a thought is not true, it is not productive, it doesn't help others, what should you do?
बाद में जाओ.
Drop it. Filter, बेच दो.
Sir, that is exactly why I said when thoughts like that come, thoughts are more powerful. No, but now I'm asking you, focused, channelized, guided thoughts. We are in control, right? So
You are
that only
100%.
will hit the.
Go to contemplation, and from contemplation, it will go to real illumination, realization. That is the only way. Now, what people are saying, some people are saying thoughts are bad. If there's no thought, how can they be feeling an action? Who told just now before this? You only told. How can thought become visualization,
Only,
manifestation?
yeah,
How can it
only
be?
the thought can, yeah.
Without thought, you can't do it. Anything. You can't do anything. Correct? Got it?
Yes, yes.
So you're the one of the only person who was told in the call. Thoughts are very good. You started like that, I think. One other person told something, and Yogini said something very different. Yogini said thoughts. I don't know what she said, but she said thoughts are spiritual exercise that help us to build strengthen our intellectual muscles. किधर से सिप ने बताया उसको. This is called sip talking. When somebody talks like this is called sip talking. It's not Yogini talking. No. So like this, when you came now, you said something. This is consciousness talking. When mindset comes, people are talking about overthinking. People are talking. Who's talking? And the topic is not about overthinking. People are talking about mind. We're not talking about mind. There's no mind subject today. There's no overthinking subject today. The subject is trick. The question is a trick. We ask, is thinking bad? So everybody's focus is on the word bad. If I had asked the question, is thinking good, I would have different answers. You got the point? I purposely take you in the wrong direction. I purposely take you in the wrong direction because if you are in the right path, then you will turn your direction and come to the right direction. Sachiv.
Shivam Guruji.
Sir.
Guruji, in my perspective, what I've learned here is that if we are in thinking mode, that means we are in past or future. We are not in the present moment.
Who
If we
told
are
you
in the
that?
present moment, if we are living the present moment, then we will not be thinking, because when we know.
No, wait. Then what will you be doing?
No, we will be living in the consciousness.
No. In consciousness, what are you doing?
You're contemplating.
What
You're
is
not
the
thinking.
No, what is the difference?
Contemplating is that you're debating, or you're kind of
Can you
you're
one
trying to
second.
find what is right and wrong, differentiating.
Can you contemplate without a thought?
Thought is required, but when you say thinking,
wait. Where does the thought come from?
Thought comes from, if you're in mind state, then the thought would come.
No mind. In consciousness, where does the thought come from?
No, because thought is coming from.
Wait. Where does oxygen come into? Where does oxygen come from into the blood?
Oxygen comes from the cell.
Where does it come from? Where does oxygen come from?
Oxygen comes from the Atma you have inside you, divine.
Well, Atma
Divine
is producing oxygen.
No, it is not. And the process is producing oxygen.
Where does oxygen come into the body from?
Oxygen you inhale oxygen, from outside.
What is that called?
Breathing.
Correct.
Right.
Oxygen comes from breathing.
Right.
Thoughts come from?
Thought come from breathing, you mean to say? No.
Thoughts come from?
Thought come from, I believe it comes from mind only.
Thought doesn't come from mind. Thoughts become mind.
Thoughts are bundle of, mind is bundle of thoughts, right? Negative thoughts.
Thoughts come from thinking.
Okay.
This somehow your mind told you that thinking is bad or something. Your mind got you caught. So be clear. You can't just Atmanan told this point. Atmanan said the point. You can't stop thinking. You can't stop breathing. Correct? These two things, can you stop?
You can't.
You can't stop. Now, thinking, when it becomes overthinking, what it becomes?
You become miserable. Then you are in negative mind state,
First of all, when overthinking becomes the mind. Because overthinking means 50 thoughts a minute.
Hmm.
When there's no 50 thoughts a minute, when there's only one thought every second, one thought every 10 seconds, one thought every 20 seconds, one thought every 30 seconds, that's
That
also
means
thinking.
that is
That's
also
also thinking.
thinking.
But it is
Hmm.
thinking in
But
consciousness.
you're observing the thoughts.
That is thinking in consciousness.
Hmm.
When you slow down your pace, when you slow down the pace of the mind,
Hmm.
this is called no meditation. Are you telling me in meditation you're not thinking?
No, I'm only listening to you. I'm only
Correct.
contemplating.
So the whole
And
30 minutes and in all 30 minutes, no thought comes at all?
I am very that full. That way, I'm actually graceful. I am not getting single thought.
Very
Actually.
good. That means you've achieved a lot. But normally, even in the 30 minutes meditation, let me tell you one thing.
Hmm.
I get thoughts every 1 minute.
No, I'm very great. I mean, I'm very thankful. That's what I'm saying. For the last 2-3
No,
months,
no.
when from
I'm
the
telling
time
you,
the
I
hmm.
am doing the meditation. When I'm doing the meditation, the thought comes and distracts me. I'm doing the meditation. Then what do? I gently push the thought out like this. I just give the flick. It's called, in cricket, it's called flick. Or batsman may gain ko flick kar diya.
So if
Have you
I'm
heard
not
in
getting a
commentary?
thought, there is nothing wrong with me, right?
Nothing wrong, nothing. It's samadhi. That means it's samadhi. That's a beautiful state. That's a blessing. That's not easy. That's not easy at all. Okay.
Hmm.
Next. Who's
Shivam,
going?
sir.
Shivoham.
Oh, being in consciousness is thinking in a proper way. That's what I understand. So
Wait.
yeah,
Being in consciousness means you lock the mind and you block the mind. Being in consciousness means the mind is under behind bars. The mind is tied. You tie the hands, you still the mind. In that consciousness, thoughts enter gently like fish entering an ocean.
exactly. That's what my point is.
But that is still thinking, but it is controlled thinking. It is not
Yeah,
thinking, but it is controlled thinking.
yeah. By blocking the mind, by stopping the mind, we are in consciousness, and there also thinking occurs.
Yeah. Thinking
So thinking occurs. Thinking is
occurs.
happening
Yeah.
there. Yeah,
Think you
thinking is
hello,
happening.
hello.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes, sir.
can't stop breathing. You can't stop thinking.
Yeah.
Nobody in this
So
world, nobody in this world can stop breathing. Some people tell me, वो साधु, हाँ महर्षि, क्या बोलते हैं महर्षि? वो साधु 2 दिन से सांस लिए बगैर बैठा है. आप मानते हैं? साधु
no.
2 दिन से सांस नहीं लिया. साधु 2 दिन से सांस नहीं लिया. मानते हैं आप महर्षि? मानते हैं?
और नहीं मानता
If you
हूँ.
if you can, you cannot I cannot be alive if you don't take breathe for 2 days. Tell me.
Yeah. So being in consciousness is the right thinking, which is always good. And
Actually,
besides that,
actually, actually, being in consciousness is not always right thinking. Being in consciousness is controlling your thought and using awareness to shoot down a wrong thought. In
exactly.
consciousness does not mean that you will only have right thinking. There may be wrong thoughts that come into your consciousness, but you will be able to shoot it down.
Yeah. And being in consciousness, the thinking occurs, and that thinking is only the good thinking or good thoughts. And besides that, all the thoughts are bullshit. We have to ignore. That is nonsense.
Okay. Siri, good point. Good point. And let the discussion flow, because this is not an easy subject. Are all the thoughts of the mind bad? Are all thoughts of the mind bad? No, because mind will trick you. The mind will fool you. The mind will bring 50 bad thoughts, and it will give some flake. It will give some flakes of good thoughts, 1 or 2 or 3 flakes of good thoughts, and you get tricked. The mind will trick you. So you have to be careful of the mind. Yes, Siri.
Shivam Guruji, question
Shivam.
was, is thinking bad? You cannot live without thinking. And once we had a session of from where the thoughts come, in that we had the mask depth. So you have to always be thinking about SIP. So you have to be only thinking only about SIP. That is the answer. Only
If you
SIP
always
thinking.
thinking about SIP, then what happens? No, Siri, then kachara cannot come so easily. It's, for example, it's like fitting a filter in your tap. If you put a filter in your tap, then can kachara come?
No.
Every time kachara comes, what happens?
In mind will come.
Filter, the filter will catch it. So you have to put a filter in your thought process. Unfortunately, there is no filter system in the head. Siri, tell me honestly, are you telling me that no bad thought has come in the last 1 year to you?
But like Sakshi, I am also blessed that during your meditation, I don't get any thoughts.
No, not during meditation. Otherwise, generally, some bad thought comes which your intellect, shoots down.
It comes. Definitely, it comes. Definitely.
So remember this: thought can be good and bad.
Yes.
What is the mind? A mind is a bundle of bad thoughts. When you become a bundle, then it becomes the mind. Simi. Over? Siri, over? Simi.
Yeah. So, sir, I think the process is not bad or good. The input is the bad or good, or the output is bad or good. So, input, I mean, what we see, there are multiple masks. Depth is the.
I can't hear you. Could you switch off your video, Simi? Switch off your video. We can't hear you. Switch off your
Feed
video and
is the
speak.
bad or good, and what actually do bad or good.
Please repeat. Please repeat.
So, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yes.
So
Please
can you hear me
repeat
now?
now. Yes,
Yeah.
please.
So I wanted to say the input is bad or good, or the output is bad or good. The process is not bad or good. So the input feed is basically what we feed, like what we see, what we listen.
Why did Krishna say thinking is very good?
The thinking
Then you should correct
may be good,
Krishna. You
thinking
have to
may be
correct
bad.
Krishna. Huh?
So 1 second. The thinking, the input, what we see. Suppose I am seeing a negative movie, then my thoughts will be negative.
Correct.
Then my action also may be negative.
Correct. So why are you putting the wrong?
If I am seeing a positive movie.
Yeah, what you're saying is a good subject, but not directly to the topic. So what you're saying, input of the thoughts control the quality of thoughts. Correct? Is what you're saying?
Yes, quality of thoughts and the action of that thought.
No, we are not talking about action. But we are only asking the question
action.
today.
Okay, action we are not talking, but I want to say the thinking, the process is not bad or good. The what we feed actually is the bad or good.
So what is your answer? Thinking is not bad or good. That's your answer.
Yes, thinking is not bad or good.
So you have to change your answer. You have to change your learning by end of the call.
Okay, sir.
Because this is affecting your life. This is affecting your life.
Yes.
So I want you to pay attention to the end of the call. You have to pick the right answer.
Sure,
you are saying thinking is not bad or good processes, but there's a better answer which you can pick by end of the call. Siva.
Yeah. Shivam Guruji, thinking is not bad, because as Krishna said, thinking can be good. What I feel is thought that generate love, kindness, compassion, and courage, and calmness. These are all thinking only becomes action, no? That thinking takes you to thought to action. So these good generate out of your thinking only, isn't it?
So what's your answer?
So sometimes thinking is not bad. When you are in consciousness, even the thought also comes only one by one, and you can always discriminate, because you are always.
But unlike your friend Krishna, who's saying thinking is only very good, you are saying it's both good and bad.
No, I did not say. I said it does not come even if one or two bad thought comes when you are in consciousness. The intellect will discriminate that, discern that, and he'll accept only good thought.
So is thinking bad?
No, I won't say, because we are always in consciousness.
Good, good. Siba, we have started a new process that the next speaker should be unmuted before itself. Next speaker be unmuted so we save time. From today, there's a new process. The next speaker, when we ask to unmute, please be unmuted. Yes, Siba.
Pranam Guruji, immense gratitude Guruji. Thinking is a sign that you are alive and it's a natural act Guruji. Overthinking is bad. It will take you to the mind state. अब यहाँ पे गुरुजी मनुष्य जन्म अनमोल रे इसको न यूं ही खो रे अब जो मिला है फिर न मिलेगा कभी नहीं कभी नहीं कभी नहीं रे
हेलो ये
अब
गाने
ये
में
क्यों
थॉट, ये गाने में थिंकिंग नहीं है, क्यों
सुनो
ये
ना
गाना गा रही है? हाँ,
इसके आगे का सुनो ना अब ये क्यों मिला है उसके लिए थिंक तो करना पड़ेगा ना गुरुजी you have to think and because what is the purpose of the life अब ये क्यों मिला है what is the purpose of life why am I here if I am not this I am not this so who am I for this thinking is very much necessary thinking will
absolutely,
take you to the contemplation Guruji so
absolutely.
Guruji so thinking is a sign that you are alive and Guruji if you cannot think beyond that then your moksha how you will proceed to your journey towards moksha Guruji
गुड, वेरी गुड. अरे क्या अच्छा कुछ गाना बीच में बोल दिया लेकिन आंसर ठीक दिया.
पर गाना भी उसके साथ कनेक्टेड था ना ऐसा
गाने
कुछ
का
भी
कुछ
गाना नहीं
नहीं, गाना कुछ
गुरुजी
कनेक्शन.
मनुष्य जन्म अनमोल रे इसको ना यूं ही खो रे अब ये गाने से तो पूछेगा ना अरे
ठीक है,
क्यों
ठीक है,
क्या
ठीक
हुआ
है,
इसका
ठीक है. आपको गाना अच्छा लगता है, नो प्रॉब्लम. श्रीधरा, आपको गाना अच्छा लगता है, मुझे भी अच्छा लगता है गाना. ठीक है, मैं भी चांस लेता हूँ गाने के लिए कभी कभी. ये श्रीधरा.
Shivam Guruji.
Yes, sir.
Guruji, thinking is the natural process. We cannot control it, Guruji. Thinking is something we do with our mind is bad. Thinking is something we do with our consciousness is good.
Good, good. Priya Bojwani.
Yeah. Guruji, we should be aware that we do not have wasted thoughts. We should be conscious, try our best not to have positive thoughts and think that if negative thought comes, that this is wasted thoughts and brush it away. And we should pray to SIP to give us the sadbuddhi to always think positive and have rational thoughts and be
Good.
aware that these are only thoughts and not act upon any thought. So thinking is very important, and thoughts come as waves in the ocean. Is that true if there's no mind?
Thoughts in every ocean there will be a wave. You can't stop it. I don't know if there's any ocean which has no wave. Maybe Dead Sea or
No.
something like that. I'm not sure.
So how does a thought arise if there's no mind? It's like waves in the ocean.
Thought does not arise from the mind. Thoughts create the mind. It is different from ocean and wave. It's a different example. The wave comes from the ocean. Thoughts don't come from the mind.
Yeah.
So that's why for all of you, let me give you a 5-minute explanation. Luckily there's no speaker. So let me quickly explain in 5 minutes and then you have again 15 minutes to speak. So let me tell you, your answer today depends on your state of being. If you're in consciousness, thinking is not bad. Thinking is very good. Because without thinking, there can be no contemplation. Without thinking, there can be no realization. Without thinking, there can be no enlightenment. Impossible. Now, some people are thinking that thinking is good, thinking is bad. No, no, no. Thinking is always good. Thinking is always good. Suppose I have a choice to not think or to think. What is better? If I have a choice not to think and to think, what is better? Better is to think. Better is to think for SIP. Better is to think what SIP wants me to do. Because if I am sitting in a state of neutrality, that is good for some time. That is the soulfulness and consciousness and silence which we all need. But I have taught you in AiR philosophy, can you be silent? Then you should not become instrument of divine. You should go to Himalayas. Is that my philosophy? Is that what I tell you? जाके बैठ जाओ, Subuh ko, as soon as you get up in the morning, go to the toilet, finish how much of a toilet you want, and then come and sit down with one loti. Sit with one loti and one chapati on the side with dabba and sit down. Hey, कोई भी सारा thought मत आओ. I thought naya. No thinking, no thinking, no thinking, no thinking. Then what? Then why are you living? Then why are you living? Why are you alive? For what? Then go. Then tell Prabhu, chalo, let me go. The purpose of life is to live as a divine instrument. Liberation is not sannyas. Many of you tell me this sannyas. Many of you like this word sannyas. I don't like this word sannyas. Sannyas, remember, delete the word sannyas from your life. Delete it. Because sannyas means you are useless. Sannyas is a good process to reach enlightenment. Sannyas, you need sannyas as you need. I spent days and hours in silence. I spent so many days without thinking. But what gave me awakening? What gave me enlightenment? What gave me that aha? Man minus self equals God. It took me 8 months to think. I thought about that for 8 months. What is this? Kya hai? Am I back? Am I back? So just now you thought I went offline. If I go offline, what's the use? I stop thinking, right? If I go offline means I stop thinking. What are they telling just now? So the point is, I immediately lost thinking. I said, suppose one is enlightened. How does one get enlightenment? Only through thinking. Somebody asked me, can bhakti yoga give you moksha? I said, no. Who asked me? Yesterday somebody asked. Who asked? From bhakti, you need jnana. From karma, you need jnana. From dhyana, you need jnana. What is the door? What is the last door of enlightenment? Last door. What's the last door? The last door of enlightenment is jnana yoga. Because if there's no jnana yoga, if you do not have that, and jnana yoga comes from thinking, controlled thinking, consciousness thinking. So if you ask me the question, is thinking bad? The answer, thinking is good. Thinking is very good if you are not in mind state. People who are in mind state say thinking is bad, thinking is bad. People who are saying thinking is bad are people who are in mind state, because though what kind of thoughts coming to them? MIND, misery, ignorance, negativity, and desire. So please be in consciousness. Two beautiful answers which I want to highlight. Krishna said thinking is very good. I think Nemswam also said something. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know what Nemswam said. But Nemswam said, kabhi kabhi acha hai, kabhi kabhi, Nemswam told. But Yogini said something very beautiful. What did she say? Thinking is a spiritual exercise. Thinking is a spiritual exercise that helps to strengthen the intellect. Without thinking, you cannot strengthen the intellect. The intellect needs to discriminate. If you don't give it thoughts, how it will discriminate? The intellect needs, any machine in your house. I want to tell you a story. I bought 6 shoes. All costly shoes, 10,000 rupees shoes. And I kept it in my cupboard. I removed the shoes after 8 years. When I started walking, the shoe started becoming powder. The shoe became, I don't know how many of you have this experience. The shoe becomes powder. Real story I'm telling you. So if you stop thinking, your intellect will become powder. Your intellect will become kachara. That's why Yogini, Sip gave Yogini this answer. Sip told Yogini, that thinking is a process to strengthen your spiritual muscles. Now you have to be cautious not to get thoughts of fear, worry. You should not do overthinking. You should not have negative thought. You should not have ignorance. You should not have desire. Now there are some filters. You must stop this filter. You must stop these thoughts coming into this filter, this fishing net I told you. Fishing net will catch many fish, but you need to eliminate the kachara. So my dear friends, over to you. My answer to you today, thinking is the most beautiful thing in this world. But only thinking sip thoughts. Only thinking as sip. Thinking only in consciousness. No mind. Still the mind. Kill the mind. Eliminate the mind. Those who cannot do it, don't think. Better be silent. Those who are in negative state, be silent. So there are three states. You are in negative state, you are troubled. Move to silence. Move to silence. Are you in silence? Move to consciousness. Start thinking. Not thinking like rain. Thoughts should not pour like rain and push you down the drain. Thoughts should come one by one. One by one. And that thought, you should not get caught. You should convert that thought into right action. Avi, and those who are still having clarification, please ask, including Atmanand and somebody else who I said in the end, please come back again. So please, are you clear or you are still thinking, nahi, AiR is telling wrong? So if you are having a doubt, please come forward and clarify, because thinking in consciousness is the best thing to do. Because when you think in consciousness, you see Sipinol. You love Sipinol. You serve Sipinol. Serving Sipinol is a thought. Loving Sipinol is a thought. But if you are not in consciousness, then your thinking is negative. It is ignorance. It is desire. It is mind. If you're in mind, you are in problem. You are in big problem. Kavi.
प्रणाम प्रभु जी।
बोलिए।
प्रणाम प्रभु। प्रभु जी, जैसा आपने बताया थिंकिंग है, ये बैड नहीं है ना, ये एक टूल है। अगर हम इसको एज ए गुड यूज करते हैं तो ये एक क्रिएटिविटी की तरफ जाता है, क्रिएशन है। अगर बैड यूज करते हैं तो फिर वो वरी में आता है, वरी या
तो बैड यूज क्यों करें हम कॉन्शियसनेस में है तो बैड यूज क्यों करेंगे?
नहीं करेंगे, बिल्कुल नहीं करेंगे। लेकिन ये हम समझ लें कि अगर जो भी करते हैं तो उनके साथ ये हो सकता है ना, कि वो डिप्रेशन में या वरी में जा सकते हैं, हम उसको नहीं यूज करेंगे। अच्छा, दूसरी चीज, कोई भी जो क्रिएशन है शुरू में एक थॉट होता है। जैसे आपने बुक लिखी फ्रीडम की, है ना, या कर्मा की, जो भी लिखी, तो शुरू में सिर्फ एक थॉट था कर्मा, उसको आपने थिंकिंग करके, कंटेम्पलेट करके, एक्सपेंड करके बुक में लाए। तो कोई भी जो थॉट है उसको क्रिएटिव यूज जो करेंगे तो थिंकिंग से ही होगा। जैसे अच्छा, दूसरी चीज है कि थॉट हम मैनेज भी कर सकते हैं। जैसे आप गाइडेड मेडिटेशन में आपने एक टॉपिक दिया, हमें उसी पे एक्सपेंड किया, हम भी उसी को सोच रहे हैं, दिन में भी उसी पे कंटेम्पलेट करते हैं, तो वो एक तरीके से थॉट को हम मैनेज कर सकते हैं। अभी आप किसी से जिक्र कर रहे थे तो यही था कि थॉट भी हम मैनेज कर सकते हैं, आपके सहारे से तो करते ही हैं गाइडेड मेडिटेशन में, अपने हिसाब से भी अगर हम चाहें तो कर सकते हैं, लेकिन थोड़ा सा उसके लिए हम लोगों को बड़ी मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी। तो मेन चीज यही है कि कोई भी जो क्रिएशन है, रचना है, वो शुरुआत एक विचार से होती है, कोई भी हो। तो इसलिए थिंकिंग जो है वो गुड है, और हमको उसको, उसी टूल्स को उसी रूप में यूज करना चाहिए कि वो क्रिएटिविटी, और जैसे अभी आपने जिक्र भी किया था, आपकी बुक है एंड कंपनी की, या अपनी भी है लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन, वो उसी करते हैं। मेडिटेशन में भी 3-4 दिन पहले टॉपिक था मैनिफेस्टेशन का, उस पर भी आपने बताया कि आप एज ए सिप होने के लिए यूज करें। तो वो है कि थिंकिंग तो कुल मिला के गुड है, हम उसका गुड ही यूज करें, वही अच्छा है, बाकी आप गाइड करेंगे ही।
मैं आपसे सवाल पूछूं?
जी जी, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
अगर प्रभु ने थिंकिंग नहीं किया होगा तो दुनिया कैसे बनी होगी?
नहीं बनेगी, नहीं बनेगी। भी नहीं समझते प्रभु है कि नहीं है, एनलाइटनमेंट है कि नहीं है।
अगर प्रभु ने सोचा नहीं होगा, अगर प्रभु ने सोचा नहीं होगा तो दुनिया को कैसे बनाते?
नहीं बन सकती, नहीं बन सकती। पहले तो थॉट आएगा, क्रिएटिविटी से पहले हर जगह थॉट है। जैसे वो कहते हैं ना कि मनुष्य के पास आवाज नहीं थी, बोल नहीं
दुनिया
पाता था।
दुनिया दुनिया बॉक्स की तरह क्यों नहीं है, गोल क्यों है?
उसने बनाया है, उसने उसको मतलब रोटेट करना है, बनाया है, लोग उस पर रुक सके। अगर बॉस की तरफ होते तो जो नीचे लोग हैं उनकी दिक्कत हो जाती है ना, वो रोटेट ऐसे करती है, तो वो
हर
सब सोच के हुआ है।
हर एनलाइटेंड आदमी एनलाइटनमेंट कैसे पाता है?
ये थिंकिंग से आपने थॉट दिया, हमने उसको कंटेम्पलेट किया, आपसे क्वेश्चन किए, आपने क्वेश्चन हमको सॉल्व किए, तो हम उस लेवल पे आ पाए अभी, है ना। तो वो भी जरूरी है, वो बिना थॉट के तो कुछ नहीं होगा भाई साहब, है
और
ना।
अगर आपने माइंड का दरवाजा खोल दिया तो माइंड बोलेगा दोनों, माइंड बोलेगा थिंकिंग इज बैड।
हाँ वो तो बोलेगा, वो तो बंटा धार कर देगा, है ना।
माइंड आपको उल्लू बना के बोलेगा नहीं नहीं थिंकिंग इज बैड, थिंकिंग इज बैड, थिंकिंग इज बैड। माइंड के पास जो दरवाजा खोलता है
जी
खत्म हो जाता है।
हाँ, वो तो फिर माइंड स्टेट में गया और वही निगेटिव यूज हो जाएगा, उसका बैड यूज हो जाएगा।
सी राइट नाउ आई टेल यू, जैसे मैं बोल रहा हूं आज के कॉल में, अभी भी कुछ लोग समझ रहे हैं कैसे यार बोलता है थिंकिंग इज गुड, अब तक हमने सोचा थिंकिंग इज बैड। अभी वो चेंज नहीं कर पाते हैं।
नहीं कर पाते, बिल्कुल
कौन
बिल्कुल।
कौन चेंज से रोक रहा है?
माइंड 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 रुक रहा है, माइंड वही है कि आप वो 24 ब्लॉक्स वाली जो बुक है उसमें यही है कि हम यकीन नहीं कर पाते कि हम भी इनलाइटेंड हो सकते हैं। हमको लगता है हम नहीं हो सकते, आप हो जाओगे, और पतंजलि और बुद्ध हो गए, हम नहीं हो पाएंगे। ये भी माइंड रोक रहा हमको, है ना। तो
मेरे माइंड के कारण मैं 48 इयर्स अटका था।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
लेकिन
हाँ,
48 इयर्स के बाद अगर जागा तो किसके कारण जागा?
कॉन्शसनेस, थिंकिंग,
थॉट। थॉट।
थॉट की।
मैं
हाँ,
मैं कौन हूं, ये क्या है? मैं कौन हूं, ये क्या है?
ये भी एक थॉट है।
एक थॉट है।
मैं कौन हूँ, हाँ, या मैं सिर्फ हूँ, ये भी एक थॉट है। उस पर
थॉट
हमने कंटेम्पलेट किया और पाया कि ये सही है ना। जब पाया
विदाउट,
सही,
इसलिए
तो
प्रभु ने दो चीजें दी है,
जी
ब्रीदिंग एंड थिंकिंग।
बिल्कुल। हाँ हाँ
ब्लिको
जी।
Yeah,
we have
thinking.
Bliko, Siptarishi, Sridhara, Trupreet, and Ahem Atma. I think we have got at least 5 more speakers for sure. Yes.
Yeah, the thinking is like hammer. Hammer is good or bad. This is not a question. How you use it. Hammer, you
If
can
you
break somebody's head.
if you take hammer and hit your head,
Yeah, you can break somebody's head, your head also.
good one. But I like your analogy. Good analogy. But understand one thing. You must think.
Correct.
You must think that thinking is good.
Thinking is good. Yeah, because
You must
like
think.
you
You
said,
must think.
people are
You must not
confused with the
think.
mind.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
must not
mind and
think that
fact.
think. Yeah, if you think thinking is bad, then who's thinking?
Because you said mind is a bundle of thought. People think that mind is thought. No,
If you're
mind is a,
thinking, if you're
yeah,
thinking, if you're thinking is bad, then who's thinking?
yeah, it's a mind thinking. Simple.
Why mind is thinking?
Because mind wants to make it, negative.
No, because mind is not
Like
letting you discriminate. Because
discriminate.
mind
Yeah,
is not
it will
letting you
stop
discriminate.
intellect. Yeah, it will block the
Sometimes,
intellect.
sometimes I can tell you one thing. When you're in mind state, you can look at something 10 times. You can be first searching. I can be searching for the bottle. For 10 minutes, I'm searching for the bottle.
Yeah.
Siri, for 10 minutes, I'm searching for the bottle, Siri. And the bottle is in my hand.
Yeah, sometimes your pen is on the ear, right? Like a carpenter.
So
They
often
look
it
for the
happens.
pen.
Hey, where's the bottle, man? Where's my bottle? Where's bottle, I'm asking. Where's bottle? And bottle is in my hand only.
Same thing, it's happened to me also. When GPS is on, I'm looking for cell phone. Where is my cell phone? Where? But I'm using it as a GPS. It is there already in front of my eyes.
Very common thing is that I'm using a torch. I'm using a torch to find my mobile phone.
Why too?
I'm using the torch of the mobile to find the mobile. I'm using the torch of the mobile. I'm using the torch of the mobile to find my mobile. Okay. Sittarishi.
Sir, sir, I have two questions. So, first question is, sir, if we are in consciousness and, sir, we are working as a dedicated divine instrument, sir, then are we liberated?
Come again. If you are?
Sir, Sir, if we are in consciousness and we are working as a dedicated divine instrument, sir, then are we liberated?
You are liberated when you finish L1 to L10, and that's answer we'll get in the September retreat.
Yes.
Second question.
Sir, second question is, sir, like, sir, that answer which you gave, sir, like, when we, if we are saying that thinking is bad, we actually, sir, like, I little contemplated it when we were talking. So, like, one thing that came into my mind is that, sir, like, sir, I understood that, sir, like, when the question came that, like, is thinking good or bad, sir, like, if I would have contemplated it more, or maybe like I would have done more contemplation than more than being in the mind state, so then the mind would not have been able to fool me that the answer is not. Otherwise, the more you stay in that particular state, then
if you read the question, is thinking bad in consciousness? What's the answer?
so like you will get the answer immediately. I have to contemplate, then I will get, sir. Like,
if you are in mind, that means you are in mind state.
Okay.
If you are in consciousness, immediately consciousness will say, thinking is good.
Okay,
I'm asking you a question. You ask somebody, life is good or life is bad? If they say life is bad, what it means?
Then they are in mind state. That is correct.
If they say life is good, what it means?
They are happy. That means.
Be clear. Over?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sridhara. Sridhara, Trupreet, Ahmatma, and we'll close with Chidanand. Last question, Chidanand.
Shivam, Guruji.
Yes,
Guruji, please explain difference between thinking and thought with example, Guruji.
What?
Thinking and thought.
When you get a thought, the process is called thinking.
Okay.
Now, for example, you take one breath. Take one breath. Take one breath. What's that called? What did you do just now?
Inspiration
Took one
and
breath.
expiration.
One breath.
Yes.
What is the process of taking breath?
Inspiration and expiration.
What the process called?
Inspiration and expiration. Breathing
What's
system.
the
Breathing.
process? The process is breathing.
Breathing.
The process of getting thought is called
Idea.
thinking.
Thinking.
Thinking is the process when you get a thought.
Thinking.
Thought. Arthada.
Okay. Arthada, Guruji.
Trupreet.
Pranam, sir.
Pranam, sir.
Sir, I would say that creativity only comes in positive thinking when in consciousness, sir.
Absolutely.
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 And there's something more I would like to add, sir. In couple of virtues which Guru Nanak Dev Ji has specially wrote upon is Sat, that is truth. Santop, that means contentment. The third is Vichar, sir. Vichar is...
Why is the importance given to Vichar then?
Yes. Today I get it, sir.
हाँ, ऐड की बात जब गुरु नानक से सुना समझ में देता है तब फिर समझ में आता है ना.
That's true, sir.
Good. I'm happy that it's a very good thing that you're doing, but I hope that you will put their philosophy along with Guru Nanak's teachings and make your friends and relatives understand. Then
Sure,
only
sir.
they will understand the practicality of our philosophy. Because Guru Nanak Ji can't come and talk to you now.
Definitely, sir.
So that word has to be understood. Yeah. Ahmatma Chidanand.
Thank you, sir.
Guruji, good evening. Krishna.
Yes, sir.
Guruji, even in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 8, if I remember, I don't know the number. In the chapter 8, Bhagavan says that advises Arjuna to always think of me. Always think of me and do your duty. You fix your mind and intelligence on me. Definitely, you will attain me by doing this. Therefore, thinking is not bad. As somebody said, if you are always in subconsciousness, thinking always. Tell me.
I want to know what is this shloka.
Eighth chapter.
You know the eighth chapter of Bhagavad Gita. What Lord Krishna says about thinking. Tell me what Lord Krishna says.
Lord Krishna advises Arjuna that
you know the shloka.
Maybe 7th or 8th shloka. 7th.
Krishna, you know, Krishna knows.
8th chapter, 7th shloka, if you remember.
I'm not Krishna. Krishna, you know the shloka?
Hello.
Unmute Krishna.
So I don't know 8th chapter, but 9th chapter is exactly what I don't know whether I am. Is it Ananya Chintan Toma? Is he telling about that? Ananya Chintan Toma. Ejana Paripasate. Is that the sloka?
Eighth chapter,
it
if
is
I
in
remember.
It is
Okay.
9.
Okay, maybe I may be wrong. Lord Krishna advises Arjuna to always think of me. Think of me at all times.
What is
If
the
you-
shloka? That's my, I can't read. Chidanand, you know the shloka? Atmanand is telling the shloka. Unmute Atmanand. What is the shloka where Krishna is telling to think? Atmanand.
I think it is the verse 7.
Verse 7. 8th verse 7, I remember.
What's the shloka? What's the shloka?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Don't
Guruji,
remember it.
Hey, what
Anusmara,
man
it
you
says
are?
keep.
I am not good in Gita. You are Gita experts.
No, I don't know Sanskrit. I'm good at Google.
I am good in ChatGPT.
Who knows? So, Chittarishi, you know the quote or what? Who's putting a hand up? Who can recite the quote?
Sir, here it's written, sir, man mana bhava, always think of me.
I can
Siri.
recite the shloka.
Yes, Siri, tell the shloka, Siri.
8th chapter 7th shloka is Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu.
Now I remember.
Wait now. Read, Siri, read.
Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu Mama Nusmara Yudhya cha Mayarpita Manor Buddhi Mame Vashyasya Samshayam.
Means what?
Meaning Krishna will tell.
What's the meaning? Tell me the meaning. Ahmatma, you're telling the meaning?
Yeah. In this, Lord Krishna advises Arjuna to always think of him, always. Not only think of him, what is the prescribed duty has been ordained, he has to do the prescribed duty. When his mind and intelligence is fixed on me always, definitely you will attain me. Like that, he gives promise to Arjuna.
Good. Achla wants to say, and then we close with Chidanand. So even in Lord Krishna, the Gita is saying, always think of me.
But thinking is always good.
Chidanand, you close after Achla.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
शिवम गुरुजी इसका है इसलिए हे अर्जुन तू सब समय में निरंतर मेरा स्मरण कर सब समय में ऑलवेज निरंतर मेरा स्मरण कर और युद्ध भी कर इस प्रकार मुझ में अर्पण किए हुए मन और बुद्धि से युक्त होकर तू निस्संदेह मुझे ही प्राप्त होगा.
But this is giving a different meaning. This is giving a meaning not to think. This shloka is not. This is man और बुद्धि को छोड़ के अर्पण कर मुझे.
May I
Yes,
intervene?
Chidanand, you're closing. Chidanand, you're closing the session. Chidanand.
Yes.
Chidanand, you're closing the session. Yes.
Shivam Guruji,
Yes.
I think thinking, as you rightly said, is a process where thoughts come. Whereas what we are talking is contemplation. Contemplation is when Krishna says, always contemplate on me and do your duty.
Actually, here Krishna is talking of something different. He's talking about deep bhakti and complete samarpan bhava. He's talking about don't use your mind and intellect, don't use your human faculty. Here he's telling use your faculty of samarpan.
You use your in consciousness, use your intellect forever to contemplate on me.
In this
shloka,
it is about what they call Krishna Arpanam. This is what you want to say. Something else, Chidanand, closing?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that thinking is a process.
Yeah.
Where thoughts pop up in our mind.
Yeah.
It is neither good nor bad. It is neither good nor bad. You have to use our viveka, our intellect in consciousness and discriminate.
So let me tell you one thing, Chidanand. I respect what you say, but you need to reach a state where thinking is always good. So Chidanand, I'm giving you some homework. Reach a state where you put a filter, Chidanand, where no bad thought enters. So what thought?
That's the state of a yogi. Yes.
What thought should come, Chidanand? Only good thought.
Positive thought.
Yeah. Now, Chidanand, with that good thought, what will the good thought become? Good thought will become good feeling, good action. Good thought, good feeling, good action. Good thought, good feeling. You become a divine. This is about becoming a divine instrument. This is about living as a dedicated divine instrument where the mind and ego, the me disappears. There is no me. There is no me. only Prabhu. मैं तो कुछ ना सब तू है, करता मैं ना करता तू है, मैं हूं आत्मा आत्मा. कैसे करेगा? How will the Atma work for Paramatma? The only way, Prabhu has given only one way, and that way is to be a karma yogi. After being a karma yogi, don't expect any phal. Go beyond karma yogi and become a yantra. How can you become a yantra? What is the way to become a Prabhu ka yantra? Can you be dead? Can you switch off your mind? If you switch off the mind, how can Prabhu talk to you? How can one of the way thoughts come to you is what? How it comes from sip.
Yes.
Have you not spoke? One of the way thoughts come to you comes from sip.
Sip.
Make only one way for thought to come. What is way thoughts come to me? From where thoughts come to me?
Sip only.
Only sip. When any kachara thought, you try to give me kachara thought, what do?
Flick it off.
Flick it. You are in consciousness. So you remember, like a batsman, I flick it off. I flick it. Maybe Chidanand, maybe Krishna, maybe Atmanand, maybe Aero. Anybody gives me a thought which is not sip thought, what do?
Flick it off.
Flick.
Yes.
So Krishna will get upset at me today because of that flicking. But tomorrow she will come back in consciousness and she will know. सही बोला. आज तो गुस्सा हो जाएगा. क्या बकवास बोलता है. कैसा होता है. गलत बोलता है. No problem. Tomorrow Prabhu will give the
BBC.
grace, and then you will come back in consciousness. With folded hands, I bow down to you.